What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here from Derium's Pokemon. Going to be playing a game on PTCGO with Zoroark, Lycanroc today. This is a good, solid deck in standard format, but I'm not exactly sure what the future holds for Zoroark, Lycanroc, especially with some new powerful cards coming out in Ultra Prism. Notably, that Duskmane Necrozma GX. I mean, that card just totally one-shots everything in this deck. Doesn't really care too much about Zoroark GX trying to two-shot you when you were just, pumping out one-hit KOs like turn after turn. I think I see the format turning into a little bit more of a one-hit KO format with Ultra Prism coming out. I really enjoy playing decks that have one-hit KO potential. And my issue with Zoroark Lycanroc is that your only one-hit KO attack really is the Lycanroc GX's Dangerous Rogue. And then outside of Dangerous Rogue, we don't really have a lot of options for that. So looks like I am playing against some sort of Hoopa deck. Oh boy, let's go ahead and see what we got in store here. I am just going to Lele to get started, get some Bridget action going on, and we're going to set up our board. I do play like the Mewtwo Evo. I play the stand-in Zoroark. I play a Tapu Koko, but, there's not a lot of other stuff I can do to combat this thing. I just threw the Tapu Koko in there, just trying it. We're trying something new. Gonna see how that works out. I just had a kind of abysmal loss to a Tapu Bulu deck, so I'm trying to figure out some things I can do in order to sweeten that matchup a little bit. Let's go ahead and attach my energy here, and we're gonna pass. See what other cards my opponent has going on in their deck. All I see is this Hoopa right now, which is got me a little concerned. It looks like they play their own Hoopa, their own Tapu Koko, some Rainbow Energies. This Lele is definitely going to help me see what they are playing a little bit easier. I do have an Enhanced Hammer in my deck that looks like they're playing Special Energy, and they are going to fill their bench. So that is like really good for me, because if they don't knock out this Rockruff, oh, it looks like they're playing Zoroark Golisopod. It's a very normal deck, actually. But they do have kind of an interesting, inclusion in Hoopa there. So let's just go ahead, start out. We're going to Enhanced Hammer that, and then we are going to go on probably, oh, this is tough. I'm probably just going to hit here and then end, and then hope that I bring up something on my opponent's side of the field. That, or I could just grab the Lycanroc and Lycanroc the Tapu Lele, take 2 prizes, and just hope that like my draws buff out here. I don't want to end my opponent though, is the thing. So I think I Ultra Ball. I'm committed to the Ultra Ball now. I think I am just gonna grab that Lycanroc and go for that aggressive play. And if this bites me, then that just is what it is. So we're gonna give it a shot. Anyways, let's go on in. Yep, we're going to take out that Lele. Going to hope my opponent does not get the turn 2 Golisopod. That, or that they're hoping, they're sitting on maybe an N or something, and they cannot, draw without it. We got an N and a Bridget, so that buffed out there. Figured with the draw of 3, between my 2 cards here, my top deck, that I would get something to be able to keep this game alive. Let's see. My opponent does have an N. So, 50% of the time, the supporter that they're going to be sitting on is an N. That was a little bit of a gutsy play on my part, going in and just saying, like, okay, like, I'm going to take this 2 prizes here. But it is probably going to end up winning me the game. I'm going to bump my Tapu Koko and my Lele. I do not care for those. They are playing their own Parallel City, which is annoying. But I do play some Field Blowers, so I should be able to bump that thing. My opponent does not have an attack going on, so that is good for me. I'm going to evolve into both my Zoroarks. Great draw off of that end there for myself. I'm not going to attach that energy yet. I'm just going to start trading things away. I think I'm going to start out by trading away the Choice Band. I'm not going to need that, at least yet. See if I can get, I got an Energy Lotto. That's pretty good if I could get a double colorless energy. Rescue Stretchers not really helping because I need to draw into more cards. And I'm stuck here because of that Parallel City. I can't play my Tapu Lele. So let's go ahead and trade again. And I think I am going to trade that Fighting Energy just to see if I can get anything else. A field blower. Oh, we have one more trade on our hands. Okay, so let's go ahead, trade the Mewtwo. And can we draw into a supporter or something to get us a field blower? There we go. All right, so we're in business. Going to be able to get rid of both the Choice Band and the Parallel City. That's very good. Now, what do? We could Energy Lotto for a DCE and Guzma up that Wimpod. I think that's probably the best case here. So let's see if we can't hit the Energy Lotto first. Like, that would be really good. Let's see, can we hit the Energy Lotto? We did. We got a double colorless energy. So I think at this point, I probably just attach that to the Zoroark. Gonna Wonder Tag, grab a Guzma out of the deck, and gonna go for that copy of Wimpod there. We want to knock out the Wimpod because that is threatening my Lycanroc, and my Lycanroc can do a number on this guy's Zoroarks. If he ever gets some Zoroarks into play, we can Rescue Stretcher, bring back a Lele or something like that, but I'm not worried about that yet. I am doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 100 damage, so I can just ride as beating this Wimpod, knock it out. Go down to 3 prizes, and I'm feeling pretty good about the situation. The only kind of sketchy thing that we had there was the fact that Golisopod could knock out my Lycanroc. But now, they got Enhanced Hammers in their deck. Doesn't matter. Looks like they're flying, flipping this turn. And they're playing 2 puzzles. Maybe they're getting some things back from the discard pile. I don't really care. This Lycanroc is going to be able... Oh, nope, they're stacking their deck, top 3. So that shows me that they got nothing good going on in their hand, and I'm totally okay with that. Got a double colorless in my hand and a Professor Kukui. I don't need this Professor Kukui. What I need is to just put another bench Pokemon in play. I don't want to end my opponent necessarily. So maybe the Mewtwo ends up being good. I just don't know what this Hoopa is for. I think maybe they want to Crossing Cut GX into it. Or maybe attack with it. I guess they do play Rainbow Energies as well. Let's start out by trading. See if we can trade that Professor Kukui and get anything here. We did get another puzzle and an N. I think I am just going to Rescue Stretcher and put maybe Tapu Koko onto my bench. Just give me a free retreater. I also would really like to have some energy back, so I think I will probably double puzzle for some energy back just because my opponent is going to town on my energy. So while I have these double puzzles, I am going to go get them because they keep hammering things away. So I'm going to grab that DCE and the strong energy, why not, and get those. And then let's go ahead and attach, let's Rescue Stretcher. Put a Pokemon from my discard pile back into my hand. We're going to grab the Tapu Koko or the Mewtwo. Let's grab the Mewtwo would do 2, 4, 6. Not a lot of damage. Probably going to grab the Mewtwo. That's fine. What if my opponent puts me in a weird spot and tries to attack with Hoopa or something, I guess. And then we're just going to attach here. And we're going to trade a little bit more. I could save the end, but probably trade a little bit more. And they scoop. So they could kind of see where that one was going. My opponent didn't really have a lot going on. So pretty good game there. Pretty nice being able to showcase what Zoroark, Lycanroc can do. Just be very aggressive as far as being able to gun down, threats on your opponent's side of the board. Zoroark just gives you unlimited draw. They probably didn't like the fact that I'm taking time to talk about my plays and all that going on. But anyways, that's how it goes. So thank you all for watching the video. If you want, you can check me out on Twitter at enjoyfriend, ENJOI friend. That's where I'm going to be doing like a lot of just talking about Pokemon news, discussion, things like that. As far as how I'm doing in tournaments, you can follow me there. If you have any questions for me, that's the place to ask. And I try to, keep touch with everybody through Twitter. So that's my outlet at enjoyfriend, ENJOI friend. As far as the list goes, this is a pretty standard Zoroark Lycanroc list. I'm trying the Tapu Koko out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but, just trying to switch the game up a little bit. And like I said, not exactly sure how this list is going to do post, Ultra Prism coming out. So look forward to the meta getting shook up a little bit with the new set. Excited about that and going to be doing some videos on the new set coming out shortly. So thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel. Peace.